I look at the Cowboys' schedules. We look at the NFC East, and I'm stunned because I think when you look at the draft, collectively, people say who had the best draft in the division? The Eagles. But yet the number here, the Eagles now, it's actually gone just $1.05 plus $1.05. The Cowboys were a plus $1.85. It's come down to plus $1.75. So, wow. Matt, is this because people believe, like you do, that Mike McCarthy is going to rally the Cowboys back to a divisional title? And you know that we have not had a repeat champion in this division in 2 decades.
Since 2004-05, right?
That's correct.
With the Eagles.
Very good.
Hey, Dave, I'm so old, I can remember when the Cowboys were good. I remember when the Cowboys used to go to Super Bowls. 1995, was that the last time?
It's been a minute.
Okay, it's been a long time. How about the Cowboys at Giants on
Sunday night?
Sunday night of week 1. We've never seen that matchup before.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us something fresh, NFL. Delivering up Cowboys-Giants on Sunday Night Football. I think the Cowboys are going to be slightly overrated in the betting market again this year. And I actually kind of like the Giants as home dogs in that week 1 game. Give me the Giants plus 3 and I'll take it. But, Dave, let's break down the Cowboys' schedule a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Wes, what do you see here that jumps out to you first?
Well, I think the schedule early on is a little bit more manageable, even though Dallas Giants again. So will you be on 60 Minutes that night and forego watching that opener on Sunday night? But nevertheless, week 13 to week 17, that is the tough spot for the Cowboys because you get playoff team, playoff team, playoff team, playoff team. What should have probably been a playoff team in Detroit there in week 17. Then you end with the Commanders.
I'm disappointed, actually, that the Cowboys end the season with Washington.
Yeah.
Well, it happened last year. Now, the game didn't end up meaning anything for the Cowboys in that loss. That's how Sam Howell got that job. But, gents, I gotta be honest with you, I am surprised that the win total is 9.5 because I look at the conference as a whole, and again, you look at the out-of-conference games. They're not going to be easy when you're talking about San Francisco and the Chargers. But still, for a conference that's down, Cowboys can't get to 10. It is slightly juiced to $1.30.
Well, what jumps out to me on the schedules, I thought the Cowboys-Eagles games are going to be featured a little bit more than they are, and they're kind of buried in the middle of the schedule, too.
Yep.
How about Cowboys-Eagles in Week 18? Would that be better? That would be a better setup?
You get the Sunday night game on Week 14.
Mm-hmm. I get that. How about Week 12, Thanksgiving? Sam Howell and the Commanders charge into the Big D to take on the Cowboys. That's not really the game I expected to see on Thanksgiving either. But what jumps out most to me is that the Cowboys open the season against both New York teams. Mm-hmm. They're in New York to face the Giants on Sunday night. Then they get Aaron Rodgers and the Jets in Dallas in Week 2. I think the schedule's somewhat manageable for the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. I'm not. If you want to make a case for 10 wins, I'm not really going to argue against it. I think the number actually DraftKings is set here at 9.5 is the right number.
Late in the season, cold weather game at Buffalo, and then hot weather in Miami back-to-back. So I thought that was kind of an interesting nuance. 3 of the last 4, by the way, on the road. So it's going to be challenging to win that division title when you got to win on the road that late in the season. Defensively is going to be the key for this team. I like that they added Stephon Gilmore at corner. I think that that's going to help. That secondary, obviously, with Diggs, he can kind of get picked on a little bit. He can make a big play or he can get burnt toast. So, it's all going to depend on this defense. Obviously, you got D-Law and Parsons up there at front. That's one of the better pass-rushing duos in the league.
Micah Parsons, one of the best value draft picks in the first round in recent years. No doubt, but he fell in the Cowboys' lap in the teens. What was it, the 12th, 13th, 14th pick?
I want to say 13th overall if memory serves. But again, Jerry and Stephen Jones in the front office, they've done a pretty good job with drafts.
Okay, Dave. The Cowboys in Week 1 at DraftKings are 2.5-point favorites. It's shaded -115. I would like to see this number go to 3. I would take the Giants plus 3 in Week 1.
I will write that down and remember that.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.